Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P-Funk. Think right in my lab. What I do, what I do for you. Today, right at the 25 Rules to Live By. Storytelling, story with a message. Message in the story for life. These are life lessons. Tuning in and receiving them. I appreciate you. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline used daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. It's a good thing. The question, my mission is to give you information that you can use to what? Know thyself. Here's the question. If you're a person who knows not, and knows not that you know not, you are foolish. I will disregard you. If you're a person who knows not, and knows that you know not, you're simple. I can teach you. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. Stay tuned. If you're a person who knows not and believe that you know, it's dangerous. I will avoid you. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I can awaken them through what? Spiritual knowledge. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I wake you up with knowledge of self to know yourself. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Father, all these persons reside in you, right? Thinkers. Know thyself into Maya be true. You got to have balance in your life. Without balance, you won't be able to recognize your God-given gifts. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Right, thinkers? Let's talk about knowing your spiritual gifts. hmm God gave every living creature life, spirit, but he also threw in a special gift. Survival mechanism, defense mechanism, whatever it is, we all have a spiritual gift. Your job is to recognize it, understand it, and use it to your best ability. Let's go. We are spiritual beings having a human experience we call life. It would be a lot easier to navigate through life, if you recognize and know about your God given gifts. When you reach the state of Nihas, aka Christhood, anointed, you will know yourself and your spiritual gifts. Why? Because in order to get there, you will have to imply and use the spiritual gifts. And once you tap into it and understand it, that's the point. You use it, you ride it. Athletes, thinkers, models, anybody with that gift that God gave them, you use it and you can profit from it. That's a part of life. My desire to teach others to know themselves is my God-given gift. I'm a teacher by nature. I like to, give good advice, help people out. So, but in the meantime, in between time, me doing that, I'm a student. Dedicated, okay? My diligence is to do something every day, and I do that personally. All right? My desire to learn spiritual truths started over 30 years ago for myself, and also my God-given gift and talent to relay the information that I get to others so they can use it. I look at that as a gift. That's why I consider myself a sage, aka a spiritual perceptor, somebody who knows the spiritual truth and lives by them and also teaches others to do the same. I know the truth, and that's why I teach right thinking philosophy, which is based on spiritual truths. And I live by them. My rules, I live by. I don't make them, I just abide by them. Okay? When you're spiritually gifted, some of us take advantage of it. Some of us don't. Some of us let other people hype them and push them up. But it's a spiritual gift that every individual has. We all have God-given gifts. It's up to each one of us to find that gift, aka know thyself, and use your God-given gifts to live a good and prosperous life. He give you that for that purpose. If you have the gift to learn and teach what you learn, you're sage. The God-given gift, if used properly, can and will change your life for the better. I'm living proof. I use mine correctly. I'm still using it. Why? Because I'm teaching and doing what I love to do. What I do for you, teach. My gift of enlightening the unenlightened is my favorite, so I use it daily. I want to help anybody who is in need of help. Simply that, spiritually, intellectually. Okay, where am I here? Okay, here you go. I'm gifted with that ability to what? To think quickly. Now I use it for what? Good deeds to serve my higher self. When I was on the streets, I used my quick wit to do the wrong thing. Now that same quick wit, I use to study, acquire knowledge and information, and use it to instruct and give others knowledge of self so they can use it for themselves. And they become quick with it. Using it for good and noble purpose. I like that. Here you go. We are all spiritually gifted. We just have to what? Know it. Know thyself. Know the gift. See, knowing, not believing in the gift. Don't believe you got, no, you can believe the gift you want. But if you don't use it, you don't imply it, you don't bring it to the forefront, belief falls short without work, just like prayers. Same thing. It all comes together. When you put action to whatever you're doing, that's how it works. Let's go. Now, waking up to self is knowing and finding out your gift and using that to your benefit. It's a beautiful thing. I have a few God-given gifts or skills, yes, but to be gifted is having your skills on steroids, okay? My skills has been amped up because I recognize them, I cultivate them, I enhance them. So they're like on steroids. All right, and you ain't got to worry about getting the drug tested spiritually. It's okay. Here you go. You work on improving your gifts, whatever they are. Perfect your gifts and be your best self. I tell you, I'm preparing for greatness. I'm working on me being my best self. That's my God's given gift is the ability to do that. Where I end up is up to me. Again, I practice being my best self when? Daily. I'm not gifted in that area. It's hard work to do what I do. Why? Because that's not my gift. That's just my due diligence and my perseverance to get what I want done for myself. When you're not gifted, you just work a little harder to get it done. Gifted means it becomes easy. Gifted means it's just a natural flow. If it's not gifted in it, then you have to put in some work. The things I'm not gifted in, I tend to stay away from. Why? Because I gotta put work in. So I know my lane, but I stay in my lane. When I'm not familiar with, I ask questions and I get familiarity and get answers. But I don't profess to know everything. Just right thinking in myself. Here you go. What's your spiritual gifts? Do you know? You should. Let me run down a few of mine, okay? I played football. My gift was throwing, catching, running better than most. I had better than average skills in most areas of football. So, okay, again, gifts. Football wasn't hard for me. I loved it. Next one is I played basketball. Again, I had the gift of what? Eye-hand coordination, motivation, and determination. Those are qualities that you have from within, but you can exercise them when given a chance. I ran track. I was gifted with a little speed and a lot of endurance. Okay? If you're going to participate or compete, you're going to have to be able to do a little more. So I do a lot of working out on my own. That's personal. That's why I'm in the gym every day on my own. Nobody makes me do that. That's not I'm gifted with that. That's me putting in my work to get better at it. Keep my body in shape. I want to live a long time. I hung out this weekend with two old guys. One's 90 and 196. They're brothers. Man, it was the funniest thing, but it gave me a glimpse into the future. For real. These is real people. They're 90, 96 years old. They've been around a long time. And all I do is pick their brain. Again, respect the elders. Respect age. Why? You might not get to it. Where we at? Okay. Here you go. I had the gift to God. I was a ladies' man back in the day. In my high school, I was bequeathed the last will and testament, the advice to take it easy with the women in the future. Yeah, that's what they gave me because I was running through them like rags to riches in my high school days. But it was all more so than what they taught. I was the quarterback, and all that nonsense. So it wasn't me, it was them. Like I said, I won't start a fight, but I gladly participate. I didn't do all the stuff, but I participated. They bought it. I will help out. I bring my part. Here you go. Last one. I have the gift to what? Communicate with my higher self. Also, I spend a lot of time thinking, contemplating, meditating, and in prayer. That's all internal work. That's all internal engineering. That's me getting to know myself from a mental aspect. Me knowing myself better by what? Thinking and understanding things I need to do for myself. That's why I get information so I can live better. You knew better, you do better. The more I learn, the better I can live and teach you. All right, last one again. I appreciate you tuning in. Let me wrap this thing up. I know my spiritual gifts. Question now is, do you? As you see, I'm writing mine down. But let's talk about it one more time before I leave. Hope and get this point across that you can understand it. I was gifted with the ability to teach others what I know. Raised my kids the same way. I use the same tactic, the same formula I used then, I still use today. I only know one way, okay? Right way. I use my God-given gifts to what? To my advantage. When? Daily. I live right. I do right. Hopefully I teach right. That's my goal. That's my plan. That's my mission. I have God-given gifts of thinking right, and I use that gift daily also. If you have gifts, open them, use them. Sitting on the gift, not knowing what's in it, oh, it's a surprise. Find it, open it up, and use it. It's God given. He gave it to you to do just that. He didn't say hold on to it. Use it. Know yourself. Again, segue. I know myself. Why? Because of my God-given gift to what? Acquire and seek knowledge of myself. That's why I started 30 years ago. I know myself. I've been on this trail for a long time. Okay? And will continue. Why? I like it. Less cumbersome. Not too many people where I'm at. I'm like that falcon. I fly high. When everybody else is scurrying when it starts to rain, I fly up over that, okay, over the storm. That's how high I can rise, conceptually. Let me wrap this up. I'm talking trash. Sorry about that. Here you go. I'm a good student in life. And that's because I'm gifted with what? Knowledge of self, and I understand how to use it, and I do what I do for you. I'll be back. Thank you.